Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. I'm Prissy Ariel. This is my channel. I mostly talk about beauty and fashion and the occasional lifestyle stuff. So if you like all of that stuff, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up and hit that notification bell. That way every time I post a video, you are the first to be notified. Join the Prissy gang. I swear we don't bite. So jumping into this video, Beauty Forever reached out to me, my channel, and they wanted to collab and work together on a hair tutorial / review of this wig. So I was really excited that they reached out to me and I put together this video. I did the wig install. I hope you guys enjoy it. As far as the product itself, rating wise, I would give this wig a 9.5. A 9.5 out of 10. And the only reason I took the half point away was because I had to bleach my own knots. But other than that, that's the only customization I did with this. I did not pluck anything. I did not, color anything. I didn't have to do a lot is what I'm trying to say. I did not have to do a lot for this wig to look as natural as it does. This is the 24 inches, and I'm going to stand up so you guys can see exactly how long it is. This is 24 inches, guys. 24 inches. It is beautiful. I want to say it's 150% density. I'm not too sure just because that specification didn't come in the package. I know when you get longer hair, you want to get it thicker just so that it looks good and it doesn't look like, bald at the end, basically. I'm really happy with the density of this hair. I can wear it straight. I know a lot of wigs that I've purchased in the past, the density was off, so I would have to always wear it curly just to give it that more extra volume. But this wig, I have no problems with wearing straight. It's beautiful. I love the color. It came pre-highlighted, and I was surprised how perfect this highlighting is because I've seen a few reviews where they're kind of complaining about the color. But as you can see with this wig, like, it's perfectly spaced out. The thickness of the highlights is wonderful. It starts from here and it goes down. There's no patchiness, nothing like that. So I am so pleased with the color. And I did not do any plucking. So the hairline that you guys see is the hairline that it came with, which I am happy with. Like, I did zero plucking. Zero plucking I did, and this hairline looks really good. Look at that part. Look at that part. That looks like scalp right there. That looks like my hair. So the only thing I had to do up there was obviously I had to bleach my own knots, which was fine. It only took a couple of minutes, not much effort. That's the only customization I had to do with this wig, and I am so happy by it. Like, this wig is really good, and again, I would rate this wig a 9.5. I would rate it a 10 if I didn't have to bleach knots, to be honest. And like, other than that, this wig is great. It feels really smooth and really soft. And keep in mind, this is overnight hair. Like, I slept in this wig, and it's still pretty flat. Like, I slept in it, took my scarf off, took my bonnet off, and the wig was just laid on my head. Like, it's on there, sis. Like, it's not going anywhere. So I was super excited about that. To be honest, the only thing that kind of like threw me off when I first opened the package, when I first opened the box, I pulled out the hair, and like this scent, this odor just like punch me in the face. But as you guys know or should know, always wash your hair and condition it before you actually put it on. You don't know where these wigs are coming from. You don't know what conditions they were constructed in. So you always want to make sure you shampoo and condition your hair before using it, which I did, and that handled the odor issue well. So that was taken care of. So it was no big deal to me. And to be honest, if that's the only thing I have to complain about this wig, that means this wig is pretty fire. So this wig came in this box, and if I haven't mentioned it before, this wig is from Beauty Forever. And in the back of the box it has the care instructions, which for the most part I followed, but because I've done wigs multiple times, I kind of know what works and what doesn't work and how I like it. So this box came with this band, which is pretty cool. I don't typically use them unless I absolutely need them. This wig cap fit me perfectly. Like, it's snug, it's not going anywhere, so I have no use for an extra band. Then it came in with this scarf, which was a cute little head scarf. I wore it last night over my edges. So that was really nice. It also came with the wig caps, which I am wearing underneath, so I can't show it to you guys. So it basically came with everything you need, which is awesome. The first thing I noticed when I took this wig out the box was the inches. Like, it was totally the inches for me. I was like mesmerized by the length. If you guys watch my last video, you would hear me say how I usually like 24 inches, 26 inches. So this wig length was right up my alley. The second thing I noticed was the color. Like I said before, the color is perfect. Evenly spaced out from the front to the back. I'll do like one more little twirl around for you guys so you can see. But the color was the second thing I noticed, which was nice. Taking the hair out of the packaging, the hair was so soft, like so soft, so smooth. It's just a good constructed wig. And so, you know, after I got the hair, after I took the hair out the box, I ended up shampooing it, conditioning it, bleaching the knots, and you know, after all that, I let it air dry, and the next day when it was like, you know, dry, it still felt soft. I brushed it out, minimal shedding, and when I say minimal, I mean like a few pieces of strands of hair, which I am shook because I just threw away a wig that I recently purchased because the shedding was unbearable. So this was like refreshing to have a wig that's like not shedding. It's so soft, it's so smooth, and so long. Like, I love this wig, guys. So yeah, guys, if you guys want to see how I laid this wig, how I installed it, and how I bleached the knots, then keep on watching. Okay, so how I learned to bleach the knots was to flip your wig inside out, and you want to make sure there aren't any loose hair strands because you definitely don't want to bleach anything but the knots. And then you are going to create like a thin barrier with the Got2b spray. So make sure you're spraying everywhere you're going to be placing the bleach, which is everywhere that there is like a hair attached to the knots. And then you let that dry for a little bit, and then you can start, you know, creating your little bleach mixture. And when you do this, you want to use, I'm using a 30 developer and some white bleach powder. You can pretty much use whatever you want, but obviously the more developer, the better the results in my eyes. So when you mix this up, you want to make sure it's really thick. You don't want a thin consistency because it'll just seep through the lace and like get all the hair, and then that's all bad. So make sure it's thick. I mean, not too thick, but definitely not liquidy. And then the best way I can explain it is act like you're icing a cake, because you want to apply pressure and mix it everywhere, but you don't want to apply too much pressure to where the bleach actually goes through the lace and gets your hair. So this is basically like my first step when I'm customizing my wigs. I went into, you know, a little bit more detail on knots, and I showed you an example of knots in my prior video. So if you haven't seen it, be sure to check it out. But I mean, it's pretty easy as long as you're not heavy-handed and, you know, you make the mixture pretty thick. I had to bleach the knots twice, and I didn't even get all of them. So I think a third time I would have been good. So please don't get discouraged if it's not like really bleached. And you want to leave the mixture on the lace for about 15 to 20 minutes, and, you know, just check on it here and there. And then, you know, rinse it off with water. And when you bleach it, it's pretty like brassy. So you want to just wash the lace with some purple shampoo. Make sure you don't get the hair because it's going to like make it more ashier than what it already is. So yeah, just mix the shampoo in your hands, rub it against the lace, get all that bleach out. And then you can begin, you know, conditioning and washing your hair. And as you can see, like when I flip it over right now, you can still see a couple of black knots. So that's what I was talking about, where I didn't get all of them. But I was too lazy to do it a third time. Okay, so to start off the install, you want to throw the wig on. Obviously, you need to have a bald cap or a stocking cap under. And you're just going to adjust it, make sure it fits pretty good. Make sure it's not too small, not too big. Just really put it on and see how it looks, how it fits, where you want everything to like lay. And then you're going to just cut into 3 sections, 2 slits. And that's going to help you be able to glue your hair down in sections rather than having to glue it all at one time. And that seems to help me, and it makes like the install process a lot easier, especially with gel. So I'm using the Got2b glue gel and the end of my Rattail comb, and I'm just creating a thin layer of where I am going to glue the lace down. And I'm putting the gel a little bit on the wig cap and a little bit on my forehead, and that also helps me create like a smaller forehead appearance. So yeah, so I think I put like 2 layers on, and right now the glue is white, or the hair gel is white. You don't want to glue the lace down until it's clear. So make sure you blow dry it, or you can wait it out, whatever, but make sure it's absolutely clear and but not dry. You still want it tacky. Then you're gonna pull the lace down, and as you are gluing the lace to your head, you're gonna want to use your comb and just brush it through, and that really helps the lace melt into your skin. So you're gonna lay the gel down, you're gonna blow dry it until it's clear, you're gonna pull the lace down and brush the lace really into your skin. Brush and press it into your skin to melt the lace. And you're basically gonna do the same process, throughout your whole hairline. So at this point, I realized that I had excess lace that went past my ear. So I'm just going to cut that off. And to be honest, I should have did that before I even, applied the glue. But it worked out anyways. It wasn't really messy, but it usually can be pretty messy. So make sure that you cut out all the excess lace before you actually glue it down. And remember, every time you lay a lace down, you need to brush it and comb it just to really melt it into your skin and make sure that your hair isn't like gelled down into like a clump. And for extra, security, I'm going to be going over the lace with hairspray. So we laid it down with the gel, and then I'm going to go in with hairspray as well. And I only do it this way when I want to wear my wig for longer than a day or two. Again, guys, like, it's super, super, super important to use your comb or your brush to really push the lace down into your skin while you are laying it. So really, push it down and brush it back while you're doing this. And I know that there's a lot of excess lace right now, but we're going to cut it later on in the video. For now, we're just going to really secure the wig with the hairspray. We already gelled it down. Like, let's use the hairspray to top it off and, make sure that it doesn't go anywhere for a while. So this is the second time that I use this band, and I freaking love it. Like, it really does push the lace into your skin and really melt that lace. I would highly suggest using a band. I used to use a scarf before this, but the band like works 1,000 times better. And I had a little bit of white gel residue, and so I just cleaned it up with some alcohol. And again, like, if you guys wait until the gel is actually clear before applying the lace, that won't happen to you. And now we're just going to get some scissors and cut the excess lace off. So I like to start off with some scissors, and I'm just, cutting it as close to the hairline as possible. Take your time with this. This part is extremely important because if you cut too much lace off, then you mess up the wig. Like, there's no like coming back from that. If you have too much lace, that's not a problem, but if you have too little, that's a problem. And then I just go in with like a little razor, and it helps me get like the areas like precisely where I want it, really up close to the hairline. That way there's not too much excess lace. And you're just gonna cut all along your hairline until you get all of that excess lace off. And again, like, as I'm cutting, I'm just gonna continue to push the lace down into my skin, and I'll go back in with scissors, and if there's any lace like sticking up that wasn't gelled down to my skin, then I'm just gonna cut that off, as long as it's not like past the hairline.
Come give me love, you know you're mine, baby. So come give me love. I never felt nothing quite like this. I get a high every time we kiss. Can't get enough, babe. So come give me love, all of your love. Won't you love me till the morning, love me in the evening, you know what I want. Won't you hold me like I'm yours, show me that I'm yours, you know just what I want.
So this is the final look, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a little something. Like, hey. Like, I was completely feeling myself with this wig. Like, I love it. I love it. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment box down below. And until next time, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much for watching.